Jason's Academy, Social Science, Class 6th, Geography. Lesson 7 about India. Hello students, today we are going to start lesson 7 about India. India is the 7th largest country in the world. The mainland extends between latitude 8 degree 4 and 37 degree 6 north, longitude 68 degree 7 and 97 degree 25 east. It has an area of 3.28 million square kilometers. India is the second largest country in terms of population. India is nearly 3,200 km from north to south and 2,933 km from west to east. It has a land boundary of about 15,200 km. The total length of the coastline is 7,516.6 km. Indira Point is the southernmost place of India. India has common land boundaries with many countries of Asia. Its neighbors are Pakistan, Afghanistan towards the west, Nepal, Bhutan and China to the north, Bangladesh and Myanmar in the east, Sri Lanka and Maldives are our southern neighbors. The Tropic of Cancer passes through the middle of India. The standard meridian of India is 82.5 east and longitude passes through Allahabad. Now let's see physiographic division of India. India has been divided into 5 physiographic regions: the Great Mountain region, the Northern Plains, the Desert region, the Peninsular Plateau, the Coastal Plains and Islands. Let's first see about the Great Mountain region. In the northeastern part of our country lie the Himalayas. The Himalayas in India extend from Kashmir in the west to Arunachal Pradesh in the east for a distance of about 2,500 km. Mount Everest in the Himalayas is the highest peak of the world. K2 is the highest peak in India. K2 lies in the Karakoram Mountains. Other important peaks are Kanchenjunga, Nanda Devi, Nanga Parbat and Annapurna. The Himalayas are made up of 3 parallel ranges of hills: the Himgiri, the Himachal and the Shivalik hills. There are many glaciers on the Himalayas like Gangotri and Yamnotri. A glacier is a large mass of ice that slowly slips down a mountain. Many rivers such as the Indus, Satluj, Ganga, Yamuna and Brahmaputra originated from glaciers. There are many passes in the Himalayas. For example, Nathula in Sikkim, a pass is a gap between 2 mountains. The region of the base of Shivalik is known as the Terai. Himalayas are also famous for valleys or duns. For example, Dehradun. The Himalayas in the northeast is called Purvanchal. Famous hills are Garo, Khasi and Jaintia. Many hill stations such as Shimla, Nainital, Mussoorie and Darjeeling are located in the Himalaya range. The scientists in their study of the Karakoram region of the Himalayas revealed that the glaciers are expanding instead of shrinking. The study was reported in Discovery News on 13th October 2014. Second division is the Northern Plain. They lie to the south of the Himalayas. They are very fertile due to deposit of alluvium. They are densely populated due to fertile land. Most of the industries developed on the northern plains. The 3 main rivers of the northern plains, the Indus, the Gangas and the Brahmaputra, divide the plains into 3 river basins. A river basin is an area drained by a river and its tributaries. The states like Punjab, Haryana, Delhi, UP, Bihar and West Bengal belong to the northern plains. The Ganga and the Brahmaputra river together form the largest delta in the world before flowing into the Bay of Bengal. This delta is known as Sundarban. Many of other rivers like the Yamuna, Ganga, Gamotri, Gangra and Kosi, Chambal also flow to the North Plains. Third division is the desert region. Southwest of the northern plains lies the Great Indian Desert, also known as the Thar Desert. The summers are very hot and winters are cold. There is very less rainfall. There is always shortage of water. At a few places, the underground water comes up to the surface. Such a place is called an oasis. Some trees like date palms, kikar, babool and grass growth in the oasis. We can see the Thar Desert in Rajasthan, state of India. Fourth division is the Peninsular Plateau. South of the northern plains lies a large plateau made up of igneous rock. It is triangular in shape. It is originated due to volcanic eruption. It is the oldest landmass of India. The northern part of the plateau is broken up into the three smaller plateaus: the Malwa Plateau in the west, Bundelkhand in the center, and the Chota Nagpur Plateau in the east. The southern part consists of one large tableland called the Deccan Plateau. The Vindhya and the Satpura ranges separate the northern plateau from the Deccan Plateau. The western edge of the Deccan Plateau is made up of four ranges running parallel to the coast. They are the Sahyadri, Nilgiri, Anamalai, and the Cardamom Hills. Together they are known as the Western Ghats. Anai Mundi is the highest peak. The eastern edge of the Deccan Plateau is made up of low discontinued hills called the Eastern Ghat. Godavari, Krishna, and Kaveri are the important rivers of the Deccan Plateau. The northern western part of the plateau, occupying Maharashtra, parts of Gujarat, and Madhya Pradesh, is called the Deccan Trap. It is made up of black soil. The plateau's region is very important for our country as it is rich in minerals. The division is the coastal plains and islands. All along the coast there is a narrow strip of plain land called the coastal plain. The Deccan Plateau separates the western coastal plain from the eastern coastal plain. The western coastal plain is from Gujarat to Kerala. From Gujarat to Goa it is called Konkan Coast, and from Goa to Kerala it is called Malabar Coast. The eastern coastal plain lies between the Eastern Ghats and the Bay of Bengal. It can be divided into two parts: northern Sircars and the southern part known as the Coromandel Coast. The country also has two groups of islands. The western group of 36 islands in the Arabian Sea is called the Lakshadweep Island, with Kavratti as its capital. These are called Coral Islands. The group of islands numbering almost 300 in the Bay of Bengal is called the Andaman and Nicobar Island, with Port Blair as its capital. The famous cellular jail is in Andaman. There is one active volcano also in Andaman. Let's see the climate of India. The atmospheric condition of a particular place for the long period of time is called climate. For example, climate of Antarctica is called. The study of climate is called climatology. Similarly, atmospheric condition of a particular place for the short period of time is called weather. For example, weather of a place may be hot, cool, and humid. The study of weather is called meteorology. Weather changes daily, but climate remains as it is for the long time. The elements of weather and climate are precipitation, humidity, wind, atmospheric pressure, and temperature. Let's see major seasons in India. Rainy season. The season is from June to September. There is heavy rainfall in some parts of India. For example, Meghalaya. The floods occur in Bengal, Bihar, and Assam during rainy season. The arrival of monsoon is on approximately 10th June in India. The word monsoon originated from Arabic word mausim. It means season. The pre-monsoon winds cause rainfall in Kerala. They are called mango showers. The reversal of monsoon wind in the month of October-November is called retreating monsoon. The rainy season stopped due to reversal of monsoon winds. Monsoon unite to India farmers because they eagerly wait for rainfall. That's why monsoon is unifying bond. The Indian agriculture is called gamble of monsoon. Second, summer season. It is from March to May. It is called hot weather season because there is high temperature during this period. The hot wind blow in Rajasthan called Lu. There is too much high temperature in Thar desert of Rajasthan during this period. Third is the winter season. It is from December to February. It is also called cold weather season because there is low temperature during this period. There is too much cold in Jammu and Kashmir during this period. The rainfall occur in the winter season is called Mawt. India's diverse climate varies not only from place to place but from season to season. On a hot summer day, the temperature in Jodhpur may rise up to 55 degrees Celsius, while Ladakh has mid-winter temperature of minus 45 degrees Celsius. Mochinram and Cherrapunji receive the highest rainfall in the world. They are in Meghalaya. The place with extreme climate have a continental climate. On the other hand, the coastal regional have a moderate or equable climate. Indian natural vegetation. The term flora is used for plants of particular region or period. The factor affects the natural vegetation. Land. Different plants grow on mountain, plateaus and plains. Soil. Different plants grow in different soils. Temperature. Some plants grow in high temperature condition and some grow in cold climatic conditions. Rainfall. Some plants require too much rainfall to grow and some plants require less rainfall. Now let's see medicinal plants. Tulsi. It is used to cure cough and cold. Neem. It is used to cure skin disease. Jamun. It is used to cure diabetes. Babul. It is used to clean teeth. Yew. It is used against cancer. Types of forest. Reserved forest. They are reserved for protection of plants and wildlife resources. A common man cannot enter into this forest. Protected forest. They are protected by the government. A common man can enter into this forest after permission. Unclassed forest. Anybody can enter into this forest and use forest product. Sacred groves. An area where trees are protected by the local people is called sacred grove. There are many sacred groves in Kerala. Generally, people protect holy tree like peepal and mango. Next topic is forest. The British cut many trees in India due to construction of railway, sleepers, Royal Navy, agriculture and other purposes. The British killed many tigers, leopards and wolves to enter into forest areas. They called Dietrich Brandes for scientific forestry in India. In scientific forestry, on type of trees planted in rows and columns. The people of Bastar started revolt against the forest policy of Britishers. India has over 49,000 different plant species. India's natural vegetation can be classified as tropical evergreen forest, tropical deciduous forest, thorn forest, tidal or mangrove forest, mountain or Himalayan forest. In India, 22% of land area is covered with forest. Forest Research Institute is in Dehradun. There is National Forest Policy for Protection, Preservation and Development of Forest. One Mahotsav which involve planting of trees also have been increasing India's total forest land. Now let's see wildlife in India. The forests in the mountains, plains, hills, deserts and deltas of India are inhabited by a variety of animals. There are 500 species of mammals, 1200 species of birds and 2500 species of fish. Elephants are found in Karnataka, wild asses in Kutch, camels in Rajasthan and lions in Gujarat, tiger in West Bengal and rhinos in Assam. The government has started Project Tiger in 1973 for protection of tigers. The government has set up national parks, wildlife sanctuaries and bioreserves to protect wildlife. In 1980, the government has passed Wildlife Protection Act. Special forest officers have been appointed to catch animal hunters. There are more than 89,000 species of animals in India. 14 biosphere reserves have been set up in the country to protect fauna and flora. The government has set up 89 national parks and 490 wildlife sanctuaries for protection of wildlife. The world's fastest animal is Asiatic cheetah. The species was declared extinct in 1952. The speed of the cheetah is 112 km per hour. There was too much deforestation in India due to the Britishers. That's why wild animals decreased in India. So students, here we have completed this chapter. I hope you all have understood. Thank you.